video just popped up on my YouTube on like how to roll a coin on your knuckles, and I randomly clicked on it. It was like 10 p.m. at night, and I grabbed a coin and I was determined to learn how to do it. Can I do it good? No. I like know how to do it? Sort of, a little bit. Oh, see, I can't get past my pinky. First thing I did this summer was clean up my entire room, and right now it's kind of getting to be a little bit messy again, so I'm gonna have to tidy it up. I think like every single weekend I'm just gonna spend some time tidying it up because I don't want it to get back to the way how it was like during the school. You don't clean your room like before summer truly starts, and it still kind of feels like you're in the school year and you're still kind of like stressed out and stuff like that. I like a whole video on it. If you want to get motivated to clean your room, you can just go watch that. But then the next thing I did, I took like some inspiration of like how I want my summer to be like. I made like a Pinterest board, but the number one thing that I actually did was make a collage, like an actual physical collage on like how I wanted this summer to feel like. Put it in my journal right here. I'm almost finished with it. I really want to finish it this summer, honestly, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to because I have like this much left still. Here is the summer mood board. I put them on Canva, onto a page on Canva, and I just printed them out because I have like a colored printer. I've got like my cool bracelets that I'm slowly starting to create like a little bracelet stack, just like writing. I've got yarn for knitting and crocheting a lot. Things I want to consume over the summer, like the books I'm going to be reading and the shows I'm going to be watching. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. The thing that I did is that I made like an entire summer bucket list. I have the piece of paper hanging right above my bed right now, and I made it super cool, super colorful, and I just put over some things that I just generally want to do over the summer. I've already done a couple of those things, so I'm gonna go check them off. Some of the things I've already done, I've already went thrifting. I went swimming indoors and then I went swimming outdoors. If you did not know, I did not know how to swim until this year, which is honestly kind of bad. And if I still got like thrown into a tank of sharks, I probably wouldn't survive right now. And I've also read at the park. My main goals for the summer though is to write an entire book or like an entire first draft. I'm not going to be able to like write and edit the entire thing in like only 2 months, but I think I will be able to write the entire first draft. I also really want to learn how to play a new instrument, specifically acoustic guitar, because that's like the only instrument that I really have other than my clarinet. And I also want to read 15 books, which I am already well on my way to doing there. I have already read 5 in July, and it's July 8th right now. Like these short little books, they're only about like 150 pages. It's not like I'm reading 2 500-page books in like 2 days or whatever. I also really want to get better at rollerblading. So that is my main like goals for this summer. What I really want to do though is have a story for each day in summer. Kind of like something that I can remember that I did for each day in summer and just put it in my journal right here. Yesterday I randomly went on a bike ride alone, and I didn't go that much like anywhere. I just went around the neighborhood and stuff. What I did do was like go to the farthest end of the neighborhood to where like construction was still being built and stuff, and I just explored that area like around the construction and stuff, and it was just like really fun. This is another thing that's like a super good idea. It's making a summer magazine. I tried to make a springtime magazine, but it didn't really turn out that much because I was like busy with school and everything. It just got shoved to the side. I still really want to do that, so I think I'm gonna make one for summer because I already have so many ideas for like magazine things, like ranking episodes of like this TV show, or doing little collages, writing little articles or short stories or something just for myself that I can look back on, kind of like a journal, but also have it as like a magazine. I don't know. Me and my friend have also been like biking to the library together. We wouldn't even get out that many books. We just look around at the books together. It'd be super fun. Speaking of the library, I got out several library books that I want to kind of haul. I've been wanting to read a lot of these books recently. Speed run through them because I'm not going to explain them super like in depth or whatever. We have It Started With a Goodbye. This is like a clean contemporary book. I found it on like one of those clean book website things, and after I was like, that sounds interesting. It's like summary and stuff, so I requested it from my library and got it out. Next book I got is book 2 of Chaos Walking. This is like a dystopian book series that was published I think the same year The Hunger Games was published. The writing is like really unique. And we've got book 2 of Timeless by Gabrielle Meyer. I read the first one. It was recommended to me by my friend, and I absolutely loved it. So I got out the second book, and we got the third Percy Jackson book. I want to read this entire series in the summertime, as well as like the entire Christy Miller series. I think we have 8 of them, I'm pretty sure. This is a super good like summery fantasy series. It brings me back to my middle school years. The next book I'm super excited about, which is This Dreamer by Sarah Watterson. This book is a Christian fantasy inspired by the biblical story of Joseph. I'm just super excited to read it. It's just super exciting. It's been on my TBR for like a super long time. So that's my little library book haul.
Are you gonna say that to
Some TV shows and movies that I've been watching recently are Boy Meets World, which is like a 90s sitcom. Not many people my age know about it. First season is like kind of different. It's more like kid-ish, and then as the seasons go on, it kind of like grows older in maturity and stuff. I actually really enjoy it. I love the storylines and I love the characters so much. That also relates to this is Malcolm in the Middle, which I've also been watching recently. I have not finished it, but I made it into like season 6, I'm pretty sure. Really good. It's kind of crazy and kind of chaotic. Another 90s movie that I've watched recently is Happy Gilmore. This guy who has like an immense rage learns how to play golf, and from that it sounds like really boring, and it sounds really boring to everybody else who I've explained it to, but once you watch it, it will actually be so good because it's so funny. As you can see from my shirt, Little House on the Prairie.
This bread's not even warm. Well, it will be after you swallow it!
New version is coming out tomorrow, which I'm actually so scared about because I've grown up with all the books. I've grown up with from the 1970s TV show, which is like one of my absolute favorite TV shows, by the way. I'm actually scared if they're gonna like, if Netflix is gonna ruin it. So another thing that I really want to get that I've been studying for a lot recently is my learner's permit to learn how to drive. But I'm actually determined to get it sometime this summer. So, I guess it's kind of the end of this video. It's kind of chaotic, a little bit like all over the place and stuff. I'm going to be making a blog post that's going to be a lot more organized with a lot more of ideas to have like a little whimsical summer. So I hope you enjoyed this video, chaotic as it is. Hope you got some summary, bucket list, inspiration kind of things. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!